Something you wish. SpongeBob SquarePants! Drop on the deck and flop like a fish! SpongeBob SquarePants! SpongeBob SquarePants! SpongeBob SquarePants! SpongeBob SquarePants! Every single one of you is too damn old.
You're never old!
What did you say? My cataracts!
Testing.
Testing.
Testing. Testing. Testing.
Cool! I have to. I'm up to better than him.
Maybe not. Just gotta be yellow guy at the show. Wait a minute. Goofy was yellow.
Oh, that's a light. Okay.
In the show. Gotta be yellow.
The last thing that I'm doing real quick,
Okay.
I'm just setting this up because this is also my first time going TikTok live.
Woo!
Oh my gosh!
Testing, 1, 2, yes. What?
Is it always
Testing. 1, 2. Yeah.
It's like this for the whole
All right!
Hi.
Dang, that was loud. We are officially set up and ready to go.
Heck yeah.
I would like to welcome everybody to Improv Dungeons and Dragons at Midwest Furfest 2024. This is very, very exciting. This is the third year that I do this panel. I enjoy it so much, but credit where credit is due. This panel was not my idea originally. I 100% plagiarized it and have added my own stuff to it from a panel at Fan Expo that they did here in Chicago, and I attended, and was kind of like, hey, I could do that. So now I do it. So, I am Barnaby Panda. This is, again, for those who just arrived, this is also live streaming on my TikTok. Anybody who's interested in following that, that is at Barnaby Panda. But let's get to some important stuff. This is Improv Dungeons and Dragons.
Woo!
No, I have zero plan for this session.
Heck yeah!
I don't know a location. I don't know the villain. I don't know anything that is going to happen. I don't have players lined up.
Woo!
I don't have any moment-to-moment combat. I don't know what's going to happen. And y'all, that is freaking terrifying.
And Yeah! that's what makes it glorious.
Best way imaginable. Now, hey, no, I'm good. I'm a gremlin. Like, I'm fine. I'll be okay. But here's the thing. Let me go over a couple of rules of how this is going to work. Please be aware, y'all, this is the safe for work version.
Okay.
Good. Meaning, no. If you even have to consider, if you even have to ask yourself, should I do that? No, just don't.
Okay.
Just don't. It'll be all right.
So we can't flirt with the goblins.
You had to ask, so no. Now, since it is safe for work, a lot of this panel works off of audience participation. There are no character sheets. No, we are not following any specific rule set. This is not D&D 5e. This is not Pathfinder. This is not Monster of the Week. This is
Baldur's Gate 3?
We're gonna, no, it's none of that. This is purely, we're going to role play a bunch of stuff, and if you try to do something, I'm gonna make you roll, and we'll go from there.
We're making action figures together here.
That is how this whole thing works. And I did say that it is audience participation. That means 3 of y'all will be selected to be the actual party. We will have a fighter, we will have a wizard, and we will have a druid selected. Okay? So start thinking about those 3 specific things. And later on, some other stuff will happen. But just because you did not get selected as a party member does not mean that you will not get selected for something else. Be aware of that. For instance, I might need you to be the one who, okay, well, tell me what the villain does next. Okay, well, tell me where we're at. Tell me where we go. What does this look like? What creatures suddenly appear? That will all come down to y'all, in which case I will be running through the audience, hence my 100-foot XLR cables, which are annoying. So be very aware of that, and y'all have a lot of power to dramatically change what is happening to our party. Not to mention, this year I'm incorporating a new thing.
Oh.
I know, some people are
Hello.
Y'all are dorks, I love furries, it's fine. All right. The big thing that we're doing different this year. Oh, shoot. Big thing that we're doing different this year is not only will we have the party members that are selected up here, but 2 random people from y'all will be selected who will have the ability to dramatically affect a role.
Oh.
But you can only do it once. One person will be selected to hold my nat 1. Any role throughout this session, as soon as you hold it up, you have spent it. It cannot be used again. It is non-transferable. It comes back to me. It changes what has happened. You absolutely can cancel out a nat 20. And because this is Improv Dungeons and Dragons, yes, I am one of those DMs who says a nat 20 always succeeds and a nat 1 always fails. Yes, that is how we're playing. So before we'll do this after we select party members, because I know that's the thing people are most interested in. Oh, also, a couple more things. Sorry, I'm trying to go over everything I need to go over before the session starts. There are prizes that will be handed out to our players based on how well they do. That means how well you are contributing to the party. That means how well you are interacting with everything that's going on, how funny you're being. So if that's stuff that you don't think you can do, y'all, don't do it. Don't volunteer. I strongly urge you that if you really feel that you can do that stuff strong, then volunteer, okay? The prizes that I have this year, they gave me stuff, so I have to mention them, and I'm totally okay with mentioning them. The Delver's Guide to Beast World, our friends at Hard Leaf Games.
Ooh.
Yes, I know. They are super amazing. They are super awesome. They have previously sponsored gifts for this before, and this year, their big one that people have been really, really trying to get is they actually have a full set of dice that have animals inside of them. They're running out quickly purely because they're difficult to make, so they're about to stop making them altogether. I have a set to give away in this session, and I have a set to give away at the Not Safe for Work panel as well. At this panel, the other things that I'm giving away, hey Marie, where are my prizes? Where did they go? I also have a pin from them. It is a Dungeoneer's pin. So even if you don't know a lot about the Delver's Guide, it's still an awesome pin that you can attach to anything. And the third prize that I have is a sticker that's a nat 20, and it says, "Yeet!" So there's our 3 prizes. The way
Also,
prizes,
all you can eat googly eyes.
also those are up here. I'm a sticker goblin, so when the session is over, people who want to come up to my little dice kobold over here, and if you want to drop stickers on my dice kobold, I'm totally okay with that because I collect stickers and I'm happy. I think that is everything I had to explain. The best player will be chosen by the audience. Y'all will cheer at the end of the session for who did the best. So I don't pick that. There's a lot of things I don't pick, and I will be pretending a lot like I'm being a professional. I believe that's everything that needs to be explained. So I believe that we are ready to begin. I need, first and foremost, we need a fighter. Ooh, you think it's that easy. I'll be selecting 3 people to answer a question for me.
Okay.
That question is, hey, what's your signature weapon?
Oh, God.
I'll give you all a hint if you say,
It's the sword of destiny, forged in Mount Doom, here to destroy the 7 Sunders.
if that's it, hey, you're probably not going to be picked. Be more creative, be more fun. So, I need 3 people. I need somebody who is here helping me to make sure that I don't go too far on my keyboard.
You're good. You're good.
Good.
You're good.
Good.
You're good. You're
Good.
good. You're good. What's my limit?
Good.
That's what she said.
You're good. Going.
You're
You're
good.
good.
This is a long
You're
game,
good.
brother.
Oh my gosh!
You're good. Stop.
That's fine. You're officially my group. I'm not allowed to go past. You might not be. Hold on. Let's go with you first. What's your signature weapon?
I'm a dragonborn and I have a kobold friend I like to swing around. He takes quite a beating and he's really strong.
You swing around a kobold. All right. That is one of them. We have one signature weapon, a dragonborn flying around a kobold. Let's pick somebody else. Come here.
Knuckle dusters labeled righty tighty and lefty loosey.
Knuckle dusters, righty tighty, lefty loosey, or a kobold. I need someone else. Let's come over here. Hey, you're right here. This is funny. What's your signature weapon?
I have a stale breadstick I got at Olive Garden.
Stale breadstick from Olive Garden.
Oh.
We have our 3 submissions, so we will pick by vote. First of all, if you want our signature weapon to be our kobold, let's hear it. Knuckle dusters, righty tighty, lefty loosey. Olive Garden breadstick. Whoa! They're not that good!
The butter.
That's so fast! But we clearly have our fighter, so please coming up. Will you let's One last fight for me. You're going to take a seat with our red die for me. Yes, and once you take a seat, can you please let us know your character name? Yep, take a seat. Follow instructions. Yes!
I get her out of here.
Talk to the mic.
I'm very creative.
That wasn't the
No, literally, my character's name is very creative.
Wielding fighter. That means next we are in need of our wizard. Y'all, my question for the wizard. Don't worry about D&D spells. I could not care less. What is your signature spell? What is
Last year's
your
was had an
signature
amazingly
spell?
active wizard.
Well,
So do you think you can act the part?
Skolldog wants to answer, so we're going to Skolldog. All right, you're going to have to swallow the mic a little. What's your signature spell?
It's a little stick I found and I yell alaka-blam when they blow up.
Important question. We need some clarification here. When you yell alaka-blam and it blows up, does it blow up in your face?
It depends what I roll.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, next I need somebody else. Who am I going to get? Let's go back towards the cabinets. Okay, hey, there's a lot of people there. Pretend. What you got? I'm picking another spell. This is where we're at now in my life. Signature spell. You turn people into beans. Scared of beans, space boy? All right. So we've got the alaka-blam stick. We've got beans. Let's
Not
go.
the bees!
Hey, it worked. Don't let this get tangled on my face.
Wow.
What's your signature spell?
I throw an acid ball and it turns into multiple spikes.
Spiked acid ball. Well, no, it's not really like that. Acid ball with spikes. Safe for work. Let's remember. All right. So we have our 3 spells. First of all, if you think we're going with alaka-blam stick, let me hear you. I love y'all. I have a problem. I have forgotten the next two spells already. Both of them. Beans! Which means the third one is, I forgot. Acid with spikes.
I'm cheering!
All right.
Beans wins.
We're gonna go back to the first two because I'm dumb. Sorry, acid with spikes. You've been eliminated for this round. First of all, Alaka stick. Beans. From the sound of it for me, please. Beans takes it. Beans, get up here! Come to our winner.
Already baked or
There's a reason I'm recording this.
Beans, please take our should be. Also, be very, very willing to get up on this microphone and put it inside the house so that we can hear you. If you will please speak into that mic and tell us your character name.
My character's name is Hydrius.
Hydrius.
So you're afraid of water?
So we have creative for short. Creative and Hydrius. All right, that means we need our third class. Now, this third class I do very different than Fan Expo. They pick a healer. We're not going to do a healer. Are you kidding me? What's the point? We're furries. So we're going to do a druid. And I don't know. What's our party's special little guy? What's our special little guy? He's important to me. All right, I need 3 people. Let's see. Let's put up here. You're ready. I'm lazy.
The special little guy is a possum, so it's specifically possessed by cordyceps fungus.
Okay. I'm smelling what you're stepping in.
Cordyceps possum. Terrifying. Okay. Let's see. 2 more to give us a special little guy. Y'all, I'm sorry. I'm biased. I just like the way you're waving at me. Come here. Come here. Come here. No, come on. Yes, you good boy. A pet rock. Pet rock supremacy. And let's pick one more. Y'all, seriously, I hate it. I hate it. I
Just
hate
pick
it
me.
with a fiery passion.
Hey, if you don't want
If
to
I
fight,
don't
just
pick
pick me.
you, just be mad at me and look, cable's on, y'all get over it.
Speaking center,
Did I pick you? I didn't pick you.
Okay, it's a blue hedgehog, but he's like an actual hedgehog. His name is not Sonic, his name is Tails.
An actual blue hedgehog named Tails. Because, that's not confusing at all for the DM who forgets names. All right, we have 3 special guys. We have, first of all, let me hear it if you're ready for the cordyceps possum. Woo! Next up, let me hear it if you are ready for the pet rock. And finally, let me hear it if you are ready for the blue hedgehog named Tails. It's really not, and you know it. We all know it's not even. It's really not even. Pet rock, get up here. 9 o'clock! Wait with those words.
Oh God, the return of the squeaky toys. Oh God.
All right. We officially have our players. Yep, come on up to the 3rd seat and take a seat with our green guy for me. What I need now is somebody who really hates the party who can hold up our national flag.
I got time.
Y'all, this is like the spike board.
Hey, I'm a spike.
This board is made of pure spike and it smells like paint.
Spike.
What's spiteful? It smells like red paint. The number
I'm the comedically timed spike guy.
You wield great power. And with great power, no. Absolutely not. Now somebody somebody who really loves the party, or somebody who just wants to withhold it and be spiteful in that way, please, I need it back for you.
More spite!
You will notice, yes, I ran out of space because I'm super creative. I need somebody who can hold up my Nat 20 board.
I'm brown.
Man, I hate picking people. Come on. It's just like, no matter what, I'm going to disappoint somebody.
Pick based on race.
That's humanity, it's over!
We had some signs out if we
I forgot to do something. To our druid. Hey, druid. What's your character name?
Thorn.
Thorn?
Thorn.
Thorn?
Yeah.
Thorn the druid with the pet rock. Okay, what's the pet rock's name?
Rocco.
I already hate Rocco. Already. Okay, this is good. All right, so that means we have Creative, our fighter, we have Hydrius, our wizard, and we have Thorn, our druid, with pet rock Rocco. We officially have our party, which means we are ready to begin our session. Thank you. Hey, where's our party at? We need a location.
Costco!
Choose the wrong moment to
All right, hold on. Just so y'all know, y'all didn't know going into this, last year was Costco.
Yep.
And the year before was McDonald's.
Sam's Club. Chicken sandwich.
A Walmart!
Sam's Club.
A Walmart, no! Domino's!
Iraq. Just war. Russia.
No,
North Dakota.
I heard Waffle House. So, congratulations. Our party is at Waffle House. So, if we are ready to begin. No. It's a dark and stormy night. Everything is dark all over the city. All power has been lost. Oh no, we're playing in modern times. Who knew? I should. All power has been lost everywhere except a single bastion on the horizon. As everybody looks off in the horizon, they see a lone Waffle House. And suddenly there is an uproar citywide. And everybody listens and hears, hey, did you hear there's power at the Waffle House? That's insane. Like, look, maybe we could go get some waffles or something while we wait to get power back. Our party already finds themselves at Waffle House. And a city is ready to descend upon them. Our party, what y'all doing in the last Waffle House with power?
Leading.
First of all, asking the waiter for a booster seat for Rocco.
Asking the waiter for a booster seat for Rocco? Okay, well, hey, there's this thing about D&D where instead of just saying what you do, you actually say it. So what are you doing?
Excuse me, waiter.
Oh, yes, how can I help you?
Yeah. Hey, I need a booster seat.
Is that like a special way to cook your eggs or something? Like, what are you looking for?
No. I need it for my friend here.
Oh, shoot, you got a little pet rock. Yeah. Let me get you a booster seat. And as you leave to get the booster seat, there's a flicker in the lights. What do the rest of you do?
Look around, stop throwing things.
Get up on that mic.
Stop throwing things and look around.
Start throwing things and look around? Okay. Is there something in particular you're looking for, Hydrius?
Anything that moves.
Like living?
Moves at all.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an investigation check. Let's see how much of an idiot you are in this.
Oh, dang.
19! Okay. 19! Our first roll of the game, and already we got a 19. Hey, y'all with a nat 1 or nat 20, this is probably not the situation you use it with. But, Hydrius, you begin looking all over the Waffle House, and as you are investigating, yeah, you find some moving things, absolutely. There's obviously a lot of very, wobbly chairs. Some of the tables are clearly not bolted in and rusty and squeak way too loud. And as you're looking around, you actually find the booster seats, but for some reason, the waiter walked right past the booster seats, even though they said they were going to get it.
No tip.
I'm not dealing with that. Let's throw stuff at the booster seats. I'm not gonna take any chances.
I mean, sure, that's fine. Go ahead and roll for me.
All right,
We got a
let's do it.
fighter who's immediately distrusting of the booster seats. Go ahead and throw. Yep. Throw for me. What you got?
Nat 20.
Man, I'll tell you what. You pick up that salt shaker that's on the table and you throw it right at the booster seats, and that salt shaker explodes so hard against them that you actually crack one of them in half. It's not a mimic.
At least now it's Rocco's size.
Okay, sure. Great, yes, now you have a Rocco-sized booster seat that's cracked. That's great. Good job, creative.
Can I get back to my birthday pancakes?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, enjoy them. What do the rest of you do? There's another flicker of the lights.
Looking for something to turn into a bean.
Into a bean?
Yes.
Like what? I've given you some stuff. Do you need more?
I want.
Look, you keep your beat powers away from Rocco, okay?
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna force some decisions here in just a second if y'all aren't careful.
Can I turn
You gotta make Rocco a
Rocco into a bean?
hat.
Hi, Jason, what was that?
Can I turn Rocco into a bean?
Okay.
This is the time for a
I'm gonna
nap.
try to counter that with my breadstick.
All right. Hydrius, please remember, you're looking to be the best party member. And I think I can think of some pretty good ways to turn the audience against you. But yeah, sure, go ahead and roll.
Time for a nap, 20.
It's a 7. It's a 7. Like, you're over there looking at Rocco as it's kind of adorable. Thorn is like tucking Rocco all carefully into the booster seat and like buckling it and scooting him back and checking on, making sure everything is good. And you're over there. And as you do, instead of turning into beans, like there's a couple of beans that just fall on Rocco. That's Thorn is like scooping them off. So very, very unsuccessful. But then suddenly, y'all hear a crash from the main office. What do y'all do?
What?
How oblivious do we want to be?
I don't know, it's up to you.
Okay.
Also, throwing salt is bad luck.
Oh shoot, I should throw the pepper, sorry. I throw the pepper in the direction of the salads.
You throw the
Oh, sorry.
direction of the salads. Well, you know what that means that you have to do, so go ahead and do it. Thank you. This week was important.
16.
16, all right. You throw the pepper in the direction of the sounds, like where the office is, where they do all the hiring, where the
Over the
manager likes to
counters.
hide. And as you do, sure enough, the pepper crashes and splatters against the office door, and things go quiet behind it. There's now no more noise, and there is another, much bigger flicker of lights, and now all of you start to feel a faint rumbling. What do you do?
Are we in, so is this Waffle House in like California?
Cary, North Carolina.
Cary, North Carolina, okay. Should I roll for that?
No, absolutely not. This Waffle House is just a generic Waffle House located in a pocket dimension in which there is a city.
I can roll that, I can roll that.
Yeah, I didn't roll with that, that's good.
Put him somewhere dangerous like Chicago.
There is rumbling and silence in the office. What do y'all do?
Well, problem solved, I'm going to the restroom.
Okay, hey, Thorn, what do you do?
I'm going to investigate the sound and go over by the office, see if I can listen in.
Ooh, going for a perception check. Yay, he's doing so good. What we got?
2.
Thorn, very sorry. So you're going behind the thing, and you're going behind the kitchen, heading towards the office door. And as you're headed there, like there's grease and stuff on the floor. So like you slip on a lot of that, like it's just gross that's behind the Waffle House counter, making your way there. And instead, it's not quite a nat 1, so thankfully worse things don't happen. But you get up to the door, and when you try to listen, you're not going to hear anything beyond the thumping of your own heart and the thankfulness that you didn't actually fall and crack your head open. So good job. You did not fully hurt yourself, but you also don't hear anything inside of that room.
I think Thorn's
The rumbling increases.
All right, so by now I've started washing my hands. Should I roll for if there's soap in the soap dispenser?
Nope, that is not a roll.
That's not a roll.
There is soap in the soap dispenser, but the soap dispenser is like covered in dried up, caked up soap. and it's really disgusting, and you're questioning whether the soap on the outside is cleaner than the soap on the inside.
Can I roll a perception check? Oh goodness, perception check on the restroom. How do you end up with so much like soap everywhere?
It's a Waffle House!
But like, it's dry. How do you dry?
It's a very reasonable concern.
If it's dry, like
I don't,
if it's
like,
cool,
I don't
get
have
it.
to explain.
If it's dry, like
It dries on the outside through oxidation.
oh yes.
It dries on the outside
You
through
get
oxidation. We all heard it. Obviously, that's what happens.
I can roll a bit.
Use your breadstick.
All right, I'm gonna use my breadstick to get the soap. Yes, thank you. Or should I use my breadstick
As
to roll
the
perception?
rumbling increases, suddenly the rumbling stops. The lights flicker one more time. All is silence. All three of you roll a perception check for me.
All is silent, all is well.
I see a 3. I see a 12. And I see a 2. These are all bad! Thorn, you're still over there listening by the door, but also watching Rocco. What are you saying to Rocco from a distance?
Just stay right there, sweetie. I'm gonna get you some.
But you're saying it so loud, you can't hear anything. You're terrible at this. And
Stay there!
Hydrius, you're over there, like, still trying to secretly turn Rocco into doing stuff over at the table. You don't perceive nothing. Nothing's going on in your head. You're washing your hands and scared of getting sick, so you're paranoid and fine-tuned enough to hear a click at the front door as the front door opens. The front door opens, and we officially introduce our villain. Okay. No.
Someone want to go
Y'all
check
will
that
not
out?
be playing the villain. That's racist.
Oh, bro.
Before we know, okay, who's our villain?
Karen! 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 Yes!
Wait, I have one.
There's the
The
click
anti-pro
at the door. The door swings open, and a Karen walks in. Hair swooped to the side, half dyed as they've waited too long to go to the beauty salon. Going up, looking around, already flaunting their legs, cardigan swinging in the wind, fingernails way too long and already clacking at some kind of mysterious ASMR that doesn't even exist, as they look around for somebody.
The manager!
As we have officially introduced our main villain. Y'all, I will not be playing the main villain either. Instead, today, thankfully, a very interesting thing's happened. I have a special guest who will be playing the main villain. For anybody who's ever heard the podcast For What It's Worth, the longest running furry podcast in existence, the host is one Rue Chi Lexico. We have the host of For What It's Worth, who will be playing our villain. Testing, 1, 2. Here's the only thing, Rue. You're not allowed to be upset at me. Karen was decided by the audience. And now, no more squeaker. Karens don't, well, they squeak in a way. You got it? What do you need me to do for you, Rue?
With my horns on!
Where are they? Rue has an alter ego known as Lucifer. No, I'm sorry, you gotta try that again. That didn't sound like a Karen.
Where is your manager? I need to speak to her now.
And as Karen comes into the Waffle House, what do y'all do?
I stopped trying to turn Rocco into a bean and go look for plastic spoons to use as a weapon.
Okay, go ahead and roll an investigation check for me. Let's see if you find some plastic spoons. Surely there's some there.
5.
No, there's no plastic spoons. Hey, you know what? Weirdly, you can't find any spoons. Like, it's weird. Also, you're a wizard! Why are you looking for weapons? Creative! What are you doing in the restroom?
Hey Rocco, make sure you're not going to the restroom. It's really bad in here. I'm taking this out.
Thorn, what do you do?
I'm going back over to Rocco and put him in a baby Bjorn that I'm wearing.
Okay, Rocco is now in a baby Bjorn. That does not require a roll. Karen, you are officially summoning in your minions. Please select somebody who will choose who are your minions. Go up to them and ask them who are your minions. You need some helpers.
I'm a villain right here.
I'm brown. Still.
I'm also brown.
I'm brown.
I'm brown with a mask.
Get the microphone out of the way.
I have an evil beard.
Who are the minions?
Zachary and David, your kids.
Zach and David, the kids.
Zachary.
Zachary.
Zachary, get in here! We're gonna have the best birthday ever!
Oh, are you freaking kidding me? We
As
put
I
a Waffle House
continue-
every year.
As I continue to ring the bell to speak to the hostess.
As you continue to ring the bell, Zachary sneaks up behind you and is simply texting the entire time. David, in the meantime, this little 4-year-old devil of a child who does not have discipline because his mother believes in letting a kid do whatever they want.
Oh, I think I
That's
have
another
your
conversation.
iPad.
Let's move on. Yes, he's an iPad child without an iPad currently. He comes in and he sees a baby Bjorn that he can definitely fit in. He can't. Oh, but he definitely can. Thorn, you are approached by a tiny little 4-year-old child who is very grubby and very. Give me a freaking baby Bjorn. What do you do?
I'm going to use my druid abilities to turn into a spider and scare the shit out of him.
There's the druid. I knew druids existed. All right, go ahead and roll for me.
Say it again.
Go ahead and roll for me.
4.
4. 3 straight loss. You try. I know, y'all are rolling terrible. The dice are good. It ain't my fault, it's theirs. They're just bad. You attempt to turn into a spider, and like the baby Bjorn is like morphing around you, but instead of turning into a spider, the actual worst thing happens, and you actually turn into a Magus, who is now wearing a baby Bjorn, and now David is all freaking about you. And David pulls out his sticky fingers that were clearly eating too much candy and licking them, and he starts grabbing and hitting you and attacking you. What do you do? Hydrius, what do you do in this situation?
Alright guys, whoa, what just happened?
We'll be back to you in a second, Karen.
I notice and try to turn him into a bean.
You're just going to turn David into a bean. Yeah, you know what? Hey, why not? It's an iPad kid. I clearly have vendettas. So, go ahead. Roll.
Good roll, good roll.
Dice jail! I'm over this! A 3 has been rolled. You run up to David, and you try to turn David into a bean. What is your, this is vocal. It's got a vocal component. What do you have to say to turn someone into a bean? Just row. Do it again. He does it right back. And now he's clawing at you as well. And now you have taken damage. There's no character sheets. Hydrius, what do you do? Your friends are now being attacked. We'll be back to you in a second, Karen.
Yes? You mean very creative?
Yes.
I'm so good.
Well, I see a 4-year-old child I need to kick. Let's do it.
What's the child?
Hey, goodness! Our fighter's being a fighter! Good roll! Good roll! Oh, gosh. You would do it like this, wouldn't you? That is a solid 19 Like, this, you have clocked. There's a Karen, there's a kid on his freaking phone Snapchatting somebody. You don't know what the heck is going on there. And you start sprinting at this little 4-year-old kid who is attacking your friends, and you're so excited for everything to happen. Karen, how do you stop him?
I am going to use the powers of entitlement.
How?
Well, first of all, I'm going to give them a mother's lecture. I'm going to raise my voice. And then, I'm going to call for the manager.
They don't work. Hey, Rue.
These people.
Actually say all that as Karen.
Don't they know that my family is so important? They need to treat us more and better than this. How dare they?
As you were saying that, you so perfectly, successfully, that Karen gets like right in the way of the fighter and just completely stops him. Like you strong arm him and he falls flat on the floor. You have stopped him and you are now lecturing him on the floor and telling him all these things about entitlement, how your family is the best family, how your family deserves the birthday party they've always deserved at Waffle House.
Exactly.
Like, this is it.
This is my child's birthday. My child's birthday. We have been saving up for the Waffle House celebration.
Yes.
We do it every year.
And then Zachary takes a picture of you and puts it on Snapchat.
I'm not
Snapchat? Like he's snapping,
What can I say?
snapping his friend. Hey, I'm not a social media nut. Hey, what do y'all do? You still got David, this little kid, is still beating y'all up. And you're not really successfully turned into a spider currently, Thorn. What do you do?
I'm gonna grab is there a mop in the corner of the room?
There's always a dirty mop in the corner of a Waffle House. Absolutely, there's a dirty mop in the corner. But also, let's remember you're a druid, not a fighter. But then, hey, you don't know. Hey, DM Maya's coming through. What do you do with mop?
I'm gonna try and trick the child.
Okay. You have the mop. You're going to try to trick the child. Go ahead and roll for me.
19.
Thank you. There it is. There it is. You sweep David's legs. You are over this kid. And you even use like the spider legs that are trying to come out of you to like give it some extra force. And this kid just falls flat on the floor so hard. Yeah. Hydrius, would you like to help out in any way at all?
I still want to turn him into a bee.
Give it another shot then.
Roll good. Sister, come on.
That's a 7.
Okay.
So again, you do your vocal component, and instead, more beans just shoot out of you into the, and they just fall on David, who is now. They did this thing to me. Karen, what do you do?
I rush to my child's side. How dare you hurt my precious little child? And I consult him and hug him. And I'm like, how dare you touch him? And I shield him from attacks for a turn.
And as you do that, there is another rumbling from outside. Yet another rumble happens. Hey, let's give you a small chance to redeem yourself as this rumbling builds. Hey, very creative. What do? You've been laid flat by a Karen. How's that feel in life?
No comments.
Cool, all right. So what do you do?
All right, well, I wanted to counter earlier, but I do have retail experience, of course. I have a specialty in retail. So let's use that against the Karen.
Yep.
I think we can hit some collateral on Zachary. I have a thing for that kid now. I need to. Goodbye.
Yep.
Oh, I should roll.
Yeah, you should.
That's not good.
No, that's a 6.
Yeah, that's a 6.
Yeah, that's just a 6. I really like how y'all are really playing your classes really well.
Hey, it looks like
that's
a shoe,
one of
though.
my favorite thing. Like, I'm so super proud of you guys. So you start trying to lecture Zachary and doing your thing as a fighter, and Zachary is just like, he starts recording it. Yeah. This loser. trying to lecture me. What has he got? Like a stupid garlic bread thing? I don't know.
No, I think I'm stuck to the floor with the sticky man.
Oh yeah, for sure, 100%. You're still there on the floor trying to lecture him. And as that happens, that rumble, suddenly the office door swings open and we introduce our manager. Woo! What or who is our manager?
Gerald!
What or who is our manager?
Dionysus!
Who is our manager?
Thor! The God of Thunder!
A grizzly bear.
Joe Mama!
Yo, mama.
Man, yo mama.
Named Bouffant? What? Named Bouffant? Bouffant. Alright, hold on. Getting into character. Here we go.
What is meaning of this? You there, Karen? Why do you break into Waffle House and expect to just be able to do whatever you like to do in my Waffle House?
You sound almost exactly like my manager.
The manager.
Sir, I need some help. My children are being attacked by breadsticks and a rock and bees. Why are they doing this to my precious children? I'm not the villain here. I'm the victim.
It's good. We believe customer always right at Waffle House. You clearly ain't right. So it's time to summon Cook.
And suddenly, a bunch of little dragonborn children run out of the back and begin attacking the party. How do y'all defend yourselves? What do you do?
I'm going to turn into a...
I know the city doesn't have power. That's a special tool we use later.
I want to shoot spiky googly eyes out of my lungs.
You want to shoot what?
Spiky googly eyes out of my lungs.
Spiky googly eyes at all of these little dragonborns. Let's say there's 5 of them. That's a fun number in my head. Go ahead and roll. Let's see what these spiky little things are. 15! There we go, that's great! So suddenly, these little Russian silver dragonborn kids, wait a minute, what are we going to do? How are we going to attack them, Father? They run out and just start rushing up to you, and you shoot out all of these googly eyes at them, spiked, and they start to slow down the dragon. What is this? This is not good in eyeballs. They're defending themselves and doing everything that they can. How do y'all help out stop the dragonborns as 2 of them slip by all of the googly eyes?
I'm going to turn into a grizzly bear and smack one of them.
And what? One of them?
Smack one of them with
Okay,
the
yeah,
bear
well,
paw.
let's get to that. Go ahead and roll for that.
14.
14! Hey, you know what? Yeah, that's good enough. You turn into a bear, and one of those dragonborns that's running up to you, you just smack it clean in the face, bear style. Oh, that hurts me! That is not good, Father! And he gets kicked, smacked all the way into like the big, really, really gross bucket of pre-scrambled eggs ready to cook on the grill. Y'all, it wasn't me! I don't know where that came from! So good job, you have taken care of one of the dragonborns. Hey, what do you do over here? Very creative.
I'm going to be extremely creative here. Yes. I think I'm going to employ my own Karen on the other one. Should confuse the other Karen as well.
As a fighter, yeah, it confuses me too. How? This didn't require but I'm intrigued.
Excuse me.
I can sit.
Did you just disrespect my breadstick? Oh, this is not okay. Oh my God, are you? He's attacking me. Oh my God.
Good job. Now let's go
Oh,
ahead and roll for intimidation to see how effective this is against the Karen. Hey Karen, be ready to respond to this. This might be successful against you.
Uh-oh.
Hey, it's probably not. It's 5.
That's right, you're childless. You're childless. You have no children, you don't know how to intimidate, you don't know how to be a Karen. You don't understand.
Hey Karen.
Did you just culturally profile us?
Karen, as you cry, Karen, you are able to use one of your special abilities to deal damage to the entire party. What is your special ability?
White woman tears.
The tears of a mother. Yes, white woman tears. Wow, this is not.
Careful!
Not those. Sorry. Yeah.
Awesome.
The tears of a privileged woman.
Okay.
That didn't help either. I'm so sorry.
As you weep, the weeping of 1,000 Karens flows through you, as if some kind of faded line of ancestry is flowing through you into this moment. And suddenly a purple haze fills the entire Waffle House as each of you is dealing guilt, shame, this is terrible. How can I ever mistreated Karen and their
What
little
would your
kids?
mothers think of you?
The final blow, that's terrible. And the Karen deals all of you much psychic damage. Much psychic damage. How do y'all respond? Currently you have 4 baby kobolds, you have a father cook kobold, and you have a Karen, you have a David, and you have a Zachary.
Alright, so the sidekick damage is not good, not for Rocco, but gladly, I don't have a sidekick, so we should be good.
This is true. So let's instead ask Thorn. No, Hydrius. Hydrius, give us another shot. What do you do in this moment?
I try to gather the feeling and shoot it back at the Garrett.
Gather the feeling. You are hyper-focusing that psychic damage dealt to you and dishing it right back at Karen in one big I gotta know. How successful is this?
Dice down.
That's a 6. Y'all are terrible at this game. So as you try to channel it, and you try to Uno reverse on the Karen, and it only gives you more power, Karen. And Zachary begins live streaming to his friends on Twitch.
Zachary, we need to post this to everyone.
And as this is happening, one of our little kid kobolds, who didn't manage to slip past the eyes, has now grabbed a weapon from the Waffle House that he is about to attack our party with. What weapon has he?
A chair!
Walking to somebody clearly to pick them! What weapon? Oh, that's beautiful. Wooden spoon in the Waffle House. That thing is moldy and gross. No, they just couldn't find one. That was their fault.
Up against.
The little kobold.
It's okay, Father. I have little spoon. I will use little spoon to attack.
And little kobold, little dragonborn, baby dragonborn, runs up to Thorn the bear and starts smacking the back of the bear with all of his might and doing as much damage as he can.
Rocco! I sit on him.
Roll for me, please.
6.
6!
They found a metal spoon.
These dice are rigged!
They are not! You attempt to sit on the kobold. You attempt to just flat out sit on him, and instead your claws slip out from under you as you slip on some googly eyes that are spiked on the floor. And now you are sitting on the floor, making it even easier for the little kobold to start smacking you in the head instead. Y'all are doing terrible at this. Y'all gotta do something. You need some big moves.
Can I bite his arm as he's swinging his spoon?
Sure. Roll for me. Y'all be ready on your next attack as well. We gotta deal with these villains.
Rigged!
It wasn't. They are not rigged!
Dice down. Dice.
You attempt to bite right at him, and as you bite at him, instead he is able to lodge the wooden spoon.
Oh, goodness.
He's able to lodge the wooden spoon right inside of your maw and keep you right there and keep smacking at you. Hydrius, help him out, please. He needs it.
Explode his head.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how wizards work. Please roll one. There's nothing a DM loves more than to hear somebody say their dice are great. It's lovely. I can't keep putting them in dice jail. I don't have infinite giant dice. But that's a 2. You attempt to explode his head, but instead all you have done to this kobold that is smacking the bear's head is you've made it feel better and encouraged in what he's doing.
Ooh, it's good. I'm doing such a good job for father. I know I'm doing good.
Karen, what do you do?
Hey.
Oh, hold on, Karen.
This one I
Karen,
need a
hold
little bit of help.
Karen, hold on. I forgot to ask very creative what he does.
Very creative, what do you do?
So, okay. These are my first friends. So here's what's gonna happen. Old-fashioned fencing with my breadstick. This is how it's gonna go.
There it is.
Yo, drop it. Fight like a
Man. To who?
Oh, it's the kobold.
Okay, to the kobold that is attacking the bear. Got it. Yes.
Stick up for my friends.
Hey, you know what? I'm going to reward you for playing your class. You can roll with advantage. You can roll 2 once. No, he's rolled a 14. See? Roll again. And we're going to take the bigger number. 18. So you square up with your garlic bread, your breadstick, and you are ready to fight this little. Jeez. You are ready to fight this little kobold, and you go up to him and you start slashing at him, and your bread is sharpened with fury, and you stab at him, riposte him, you parry him for all you Dark Souls people. And you parry him, and you sneak behind him, and you get in a solid backstab, and you take him down. You have managed to kill, that is the second kobold that y'all have killed. Very good job. Karen, what do you do?
So, what has the manager been doing this whole time?
He's just been watching his kids fight and being extremely casual about 2 of his kids dying.
It's a manager I can get behind.
All right, I need some help. I need some help here from the audience.
Ooh,
Yes.
So, I need very loudly, I want to talk to your I want to talk to your manager. Wait. I want to speak to your manager. Really loud, okay? 1, 2, 3.
I want to speak to your manager!
2 more times!
I want to speak to your manager!
One more time!
I want to speak to your manager!
Thank you. Manager, please help us. Look what happened to your children. Please help us.
Wait, your children?
Yes, it's fine. Children die every day in motherland. It's good. It helps them grow up into a strong dragonborn. It's good. But yes, I will help. It's enough children die.
It could be my children.
Yes, you are right. Would not be bad. Never mind. He's good.
And suddenly, the dragonborn pulls out his weapon, which is,
A waffle! Waffle!
I'm sorry, I got locked on the frying pan that was just so clear next to my left ear. He pulls out, like he's got them on him, like full style. He pulls out a big old frying pan, like even though they have a massive grill there, he's still saddled up with a frying pan. And he is rushing up to the one who last killed one of his children. He is ready to attack very creative. Do y'all do anything to defend very creative before he is attacked? To zap him? Please roll well. I'll be so happy if you do.
Oh,
It's a 6. It's a 6. So you attempt to zap, you know what? Like really throw that sucker? Yeah, like really, even if it goes way out there, because like they're big and you gotta like roll like you beat it. Watch, this is gonna be a nat 20. Somebody owes me $20 if that's a nat 20. 11. See? Over 10. But you attempt to zap the manager as he is rushing in close. And he is getting close, and you... And it does nothing. There's nothing whatsoever happens. Thorn, what do you do?
As he's running by me, I'm going to reach a paw out and try and grab his leg. And pull him down to where I am laying on the floor.
Okay. Yes, this is good. He's rushing, and you're going to be a bear with your bear strength against a dragonborn. This is good. Technically, it's in your favor. Did you really roll? That's an 8. That's a real roll. Yeah. Y'all, I have no explanation for bad rolls.
I think the dice just don't like them.
That's why
The dice are just mean.
No, I would give advantage, but yeah, screw it. Roll it again. Roll it again.
17.
17! You freaking clothesline him, and he is now laid flat on the ground. You have slowed him down, which gives you the chance to attack the chef.
I will definitely take the chance.
Yes, and what are you going to do? I'm guessing it's with your breadstick.
Well, you took my idea, so now I can't use the breadstick, sorry.
Freaking DM.
You know what? I'm taking the spoon from the other kobold.
Okay. And you're gonna attack it?
Gonna do it the exact same way.
Okay.
Except I'm reversing the grip.
Okay. Reverse grip. Yeah, nice. Okay, go ahead. Even if you need to roll it way out, get some real rolling going on here, so we can really get a good roll here. Yeah, that's a 9.
That's a 9.
So, yes, you are stabbing at him, and while he's on the floor, no, he is still a Russian dragonborn.
I can still defend self. He's fine. I am good at this game.
Y'all, I'm gonna help y'all out. I'm going to help y'all out, because this is...
Can we get blocked out conscience?
There is another opening of the door.
Oh.
Yes, I know. There is another opening of the door. And as the door opens, someone else walks through. I know. And this person who walks through is loaded up and ready to go in y'all's defense.
Is it Santa Claus?
That's a great question. It's definitely somebody trying to help y'all out. Who is it?
Easy Bake Oven will put out of business Waffle House. It's no good.
Immediately, instantly, the Dragonborn takes psychic damage, because that's like his sworn enemy. It completely clears out everything he can do. So he does not like that at all. Some of y'all are gonna roll some dice for me, and y'all are gonna help attack. The Easy Bake Oven comes in, ready for an attack against all of them. What is the big attack that the Easy Bake Oven does against everything? We need an area of effect spell here. What does it do? Yes.
All right. It launches its Easy Bake Brownie Bomb.
Oh.
Really roll it.
Do it laying flat.
Like a bowling ball.
Holy crap! It goes under the wall.
A 1.
2.
You're a hero!
That is what she used.
The Easy Bake comes in. There's a loud ding. There's a really annoying bell that's inside of them dings off, and the door opens, and there's like a little flicker, like maybe they're not quite done yet. But then suddenly, yes, they're extremely done, and out of the Easy Bake Oven, suddenly, all over the Waffle House, but because of spell shaping, not at our party. Yay. Manages to completely cover and burn the Dragonborns, and well, barely burn them. The Dragonborns and even the Karens, even Karen and Zachary and David just in brownie goop. And they all
My
Yes.
expensive clothes!
The
Oh, what a
clothes
world!
are damaged,
Oh, what a world!
which puts the advantage on y'all now, thankfully, as y'all all come together for a group attack that you will all roll for, reaching a high total, as you now have the advantage, as they are distracted, to do something. Please, I am begging you, and please succeed, because the Easy Bake Oven has given you the best possible chance.
I bought this dress at JCPenney's.
Yeah, totally.
It was on sale.
Mom, does this mean that you're going to take us to JCPenney again? I don't want to shop there, that's dumb.
No, we have to go. We have to get new clothes. What about their school tomorrow?
I don't want to go to school, Mom, that's dumb! Do you guys have something ready?
I'm gonna take away your iPad if you don't.
All right.
And you give him the iPad, and he's just happily clacking away in the corner. And like every now and then, you like hear Candy Crush, and it's bothering you because you were wanting to finish those levels.
Just make sure you don't make any in-app purchases, honey.
He's probably gonna. 100%. All right.
For those of you wondering,
Who would like to speak for the group?
What are y'all doing? We are going to take one of those giant trash cans that's probably like sitting in the kitchen.
Yep.
We're gonna dump it over the top of Karen to trap her and push her into the deep fryer.
Who's the villain here? I'm just a mother of children.
That haircut is a crime.
Okay. What role are all of y'all playing in this activity? There's so much room for activities.
I mean, the last time I checked, I was a fighter.
Yeah, you. So does that mean that you're the one who's going to pick her up and put her in the trash can? Who's,
Think we have to
who's
discuss that.
picking up Karen?
No, it's pick up the trash can, put it over the top of her,
Okay.
and then push her in.
All right, all y'all roll.
I mean, Thorn, you're
Roll together, please. This is a high total. This is going to be. Roll well.
Oh no.
12 plus 11 is 23, plus 4 is 27. And yes, it was 25. I gave y'all a chance. 3 people trying to reach 25 is very possible. So good job. So y'all all grab the trash can while everybody's distracted. You manage to get around. And y'all go up to the Karen. It is covered in trash and just all this gross, all of people's leftovers and like backwash from not drinking, whatever, and coffee. And it is dumped over the top of Karen.
Zachary, record this.
Yeah, I got you, Mom. I'm already on Facebook Live. I got you. These people are mistreating my mom and doing all these bad things to her. It's unbelievable. This is crazy. What happened? What's going on?
All I wanted was some
Oh, yes, y'all are doing it. Take it over there. Yeah, hey, they're actually. Look at this role play.
Oh no! I forgot about this.
And Karen, you feel your power begin to melt. You feel.
My princess.
You For the first time in your entire life, you feel David's attention on you. Oh! And David sees you put to shame. David sees you defeated by the very people you swore to take down.
Interject.
As you begin to melt.
I'm melting.
I'm gonna interject.
What a
Interject.
Yes, I want to kick David. I will not have David be disrespecting his elders.
Wow, damn. Whoa, unexpected character development. Go ahead and roll while Karen is melting and David is staring and having like a life traumatic moment, core memory.
All right, David, this is it.
This is a struggle. Hey, if it's a good roll, you want to keep it? Here.
I'm sorry, David. Okay, wait. That was a bad roll.
Yeah, I know. Do better.
David, don't forget about the trust. Here's
You
my
come up
child.
to kick David, and Zachary stops you.
But David's pretty young, so surely it's a low roll, like a low threshold.
No. Zachary stops you from kicking David. He's like, no, not like this. It can't be you that kicks David.
Rocco!
As David is staring at Karen, Zachary puts his phone away for the first time all night. Zachary, using the opportunity of his mother distracted, to finally get back at his little brother who got away with everything his entire life. Goes up behind David, still staring, winds up a huge kick.
I use the parent. I use the power of my. You are my favorite child.
Zachary does not care about a thing you have to say right now. He doesn't look up to you anyway. He misses Dad.
Zachary's a furry.
Whoa! What? Whatever. I don't know where that came from either.
He misses Dad, and it's like a whole thing. And he kicks David. And there's such a sense of satisfaction on his face. And meanwhile, the chef on the floor is like,
What is going on? Is this like family struggle? Am I in the wrong place at wrong time?
Can I roll again? I think I want to roll for
let's give
the chef. I don't.
Hydrius and Thorn a chance to do something. Hydrius and Thorn, this has all just taken place. Clearly, the Karen is on her last ropes. Her entire life is falling apart. The Kobold children have been defeated and melted. All that remains is the chef, Zachary, sword of David, and a melting Karen. What do y'all do?
I'm going to leave the chef a 1-star review on Yelp.
Ooh, man, them Waffle House employees, they really defend their Yelp reviews. But that's as intense an intimidation check as you can go for. Please roll well. I want you all to roll better. 13, yeah, okay.
No! Please! In Motherland, Yelp means everything. Without 5-star reviews, we shut down.
And he starts to sink into himself.
This is not my fight. I bring you eggs in meat.
And he goes to the kitchen and just starts cooking. You have gotten him out of the fight. Hydrius, what do you do? The only people that are left are Zachary, sword of David, and a currently melting Karen.
That's been Zachary and David.
Yes.
Hydrius,
Gotta work one of these times.
Hydrius, hold out your paws for me. Just hold them all out. Just hold them all out. Here's what I need you to do. Stand up. Come over here. Those wondering, this is like... One of these has to be good. Check it. What is that?
17.
17?
You got 20.
14? 8?
11. 14.
We're taking the 17. Thank goodness! Zachary, in this self-satisfied moment of I finally got back at my brother, that is not the way to go about recovery for a family and family therapy. You know this, Hydrius. So you do the spell work. I need to hear it. Zachary! What's a good bean noise?
Pop!
Turns into a bean! And Zachary just to the floor as a single, what kind of bean?
Pinto!
Oh, raw. So it doesn't really squelch, it just kind of clatters on the floor. Zachary is now a bean. David's kicked. Karen, what are your final words?
All I wanted was just a perfect day with me and my family. Just me and my family and waffles and a birthday. Oh.
Karen, and
Somebody call the police.
I just have an important character question. Is it Karen's birthday and she's celebrating it at Waffle House?
Yes.
Okay. So it's not like you're trying to do something cool for
It's a tradition every year.
And Karen melts and is defeated. The cook is cooking. There are no more dragonborn children. Zachary's a bean. David is contemplating his life without an iPad in his hand as everything is spinning around him in circles with maybe a concussion, maybe not. And the doors begin to barge open. Oh, you forgot. Uh-oh, you totally forgot. As everybody in this city is rushing at the only place in town with power. And the manager finally yells at his 3 worst employees to get back to work. And I need to know how well this shift goes for y'all. Please roll. Yeah, I knew y'all were gonna say that.
Hey, can we also roll for the manager?
I'll tell you what, someone else can roll for the manager. There's someone farther back. I don't know, I'll give someone else a chance. Somebody back here needs to roll for the manager. Who hasn't done anything for me yet? Can you roll for the manager? Here. Hey, Marie, I need that other die. You can bring that to me, please. Marie! Just so we're clear, that was terrifying. All right. The residents of an entire. No, I didn't roll. You're gonna roll yourself. No. Yeah. Have you rolled already? Go behind the table. Unbelievable. Don't roll it down the aisle. Here, roll again. Keep it over there. Somebody back there verify and tell me what it is. All right, I'll go ahead and roll. I heard a 16.
I got a rock.
I heard a 2. And I heard a 5. So in total, that is a solid 23, plus the cook is helping y'all out. What does the cook roll?
Solid 8.
Woo! This is about as average of a shift at Waffle House as you could possibly get. So y'all, as our crowd, how in the world did they do with their cooking? Average reaction.
It was fine.
And y'all go through your shift at Waffle House, barely surviving. The only Waffle House in town with power, the only place with power. Line going round the block, constantly cooking. So you find out that this is just the life you were fated to in this little pocket dimension of hell, where y'all are just the worst employees.
No.
Good job. Good job. My God. I can't with bad rolls. But that's okay. We made it work. Y'all did some stuff. Hey, Rue, thank you so much for playing our.
Thank you.
Great
So you can call this up there for at home, okay?
For everybody else, that means that it is time for us to select our VIP, who will get to select their prize first. The other 2, well, depending on volume, will get to select in order. Remembering, our prizes are, we have the nat 20 that says eat, the animal dice, which I'm guessing will be first picked, and our Dungeoneer pin. Man, I'm sweating. So, first of all, if you think our VIP was very creative, let me hear you. All right. If you think our VIP was Hydrius. Let me hear you. And if you think our VIP was Thorn, let me hear you. Who was that? I need an impartial party. Rue, come here.
Oh, I wasn't listening.
I know. It's okay.
Can we do it one more time?
Yeah, we're gonna have to do this one more time.
One more time.
All right. Very creative. Hydrius. Thorn. And it sounds like our winner is Thorn. Official MVP, which size would you like?
I'm gonna go with that.
I figured you would. Which means next was, come here, remember, because I know you heard them all.
Creative.
Very creative is our next. Very creative, which one would you like? Dice sticker or the pin? Ooh, they're both good. I mean, they're both awesome. You just gotta pick well. 10, 9,
That's
8,
in this
7,
room.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Which gives you the nat 20 eat die. All right.
One more time.
Say that again.
I'm very creative. Can we get that Karen voice one more time?
No. I might do it.
Hey, that's about as Karen things you can say. I appreciate that, just personally. So good job.
In case I lose it. Oh.
So thank you all so much for being here. This is always chaotic. I never know where things are going to go. It's very difficult, but it's a lot of fun, and a lot of it is only possible because of y'all. Let's once again thank so much Ruchi, Lexico. Once again, thank our players for playing up here. Our
Can we give a big thank you for our DM, Barnaby Panda?
And let's hear it for the dice! As a reminder, at 9 o'clock we'll be doing this again in the same spot. Y'all, it's, oh my gosh.